Okay, we're now going to look at the surface development of this. It's the surface development of the duct, the square duct. So obviously the top of the square duct is flat, and then it's going to curve down. It's going to curve down on each of the sides. Okay. So what we're going to do here is it's going to be drawn sort of side on. So we need to draw and extend this line here. Get a compass, and we're going to measure. Compass. It's not been very good today. Everything all over the place. Okay. So we're going to take a compass and just measure the length of one side. And there's 4 of these sides. So I'm just going to mark them off here. 1, 2, 3, and also need to extend it a bit more. 4. Okay, so if you imagine this is really like the top of it, I'm going to do some light construction lines here at each of these points. And visualise, if you will, what this is going to look like. Okay, it's going to, for each side, it's going to start with a certain amount of length here, which is actually this length here. And if we're drawing it sideways, which we're doing here, it's going to curve up as it goes down there, and then it's going to curve back, and then it's going to repeat again. It's going to curve up, and then it's going to curve down. Right? Okay, how do we mark it out? Well, I'm going to mark the sides, right? So I'll call this side 1, side 2, side 3, and side 4. Okay, so this is going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what happens in side 1? Well, we start with this length here, and then we go up to a point. Now how do you work all that out? Well, we're going to take these points that we've marked along here, and we're going to transfer them onto here. Okay, so the A, B, C, D, E, F, and so on. And we use a compass for that. So first of all, we need to start with E, okay, because this part here translates into that part there. So I'm going to measure that distance there. So from there to E, I'm going to mark that one there. So that's E. And I'm always going to start from the same point. So that's E, and then from there to there is D. And then there to there is C. There to there is B. And finally from there to there is E. Okay, so just label these up. So that's E, D, C, B, and A. Okay, so what height or length are each of these? Well, we're going to get that information from here. Okay, so if you take the top as being this top here, we're going to measure down these lines, and then we're going to plot it. So I'll show you. First of all, what I'm going to do, I'm kind of doing a wee bit more work than maybe is absolutely necessary, but I'm going to just draw some lines from each of these points just now, and onto these lines I'm going to plot the lengths. Okay, so what length is E? Well, there's E there coming down, so it's goes from there to there, so mark that one here. What length D? Well, we'll measure from here to here for D and mark it on. And I think you can see what I'm doing, hopefully. C is this line here, from there to there, measure and mark. B is this line here, measure. This is where it starts to climb up quite steeply. And then A is this line here, it goes all the way down to there. Okay, and then finally, the last point is all the way down to the corner, to the point there, which is on the fold line really, there. Okay, so it's rising up to that point, so what we do there is we just draw a smooth curve through these points. And that's what that section looks like. Okay, it's now going to, if you imagine that's us curved down to there, and because we're drawing it side on, we're curving up the way. So in this way, once we get to side, this is actually going to be side 4 next if I'm working my way around, to be honest. So I really should have 4, and then it'll go 3, then it'll go 2. So I've actually got my numbers a wee bit wrong, but this is side 4 here, so it's going to be curving from there down. And you probably guessed what we do for that. Basically, the lengths that we measured, we can just transfer these onto the rest of the development. So I'm going to do exactly that. I'm just going to transfer these points all the way up, and then really all that we have to do is just transfer all the wee sizes. Okay, so I've got all our points there, and really it's just a matter of kind of working in reverse really. So it's going to go A, B, C, D, E here. So you just have to measure it, how far is A away, and just plot that onto here. So I measure how far is A from there to there, I plot that on there. How far is B? Plot that one here. And so on really. How far is D? How far is E? So we've got, a wee bit clearer, A, B, C, D and E. So again, just get your set square, and in fact you don't need set square, you're just going to transfer points. So I'm just going to say, right, okay, so A is going to be there, B is going to be there, C is going to be there, D is going to be there, E is going to be there, and then the final point is the top of that bit there, which is another line that I should really draw. And there, so that's right to there. So next thing it does is it just curves down the way like this. Comes to a halt there. It's gonna, that's us come down there and then up there, and then obviously on the other side it's going to be, that's going to be a mirror image of this. So it's going to rise up here and it's going to rise down here. So